Hello everyone. I'm having my breakfast. Leftovers from what I made for dinner last night. Butter chicken and naan. I've also got some carrots and a banana. But on the weekend, I eat whatever I want. During the week, I only eat vegetables. And I love butter chicken. Maybe I should be like a mukbang channel. Alright. Almost ready. Just like a couple more bites of bread. So yummy. Alright, so last night and earlier this morning, I was working on the villagers situation. Trading away. I got cookies and pumpkin pies now. I never eat cookies or pumpkin pies, but I guess I'll do that going forward. I got 3 villagers. This one has mending. And it's like a decent price. It's whatever. So I like this guy. And then this guy's my Fletcher. I haven't... Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't been able to trade like a ton with him. And then, this guy. This guy's important. He's a farmer. He's got a carrot trade, which is what I wanted. So far, I've only been able to do carrot trades with him, though. And he takes darn forever to unlock, so we're gonna need a lot more farmers with a carrot trade in order to make this work. It's almost nighttime. I added another tier to the wheat farm. And then if you look over here, these are my pumpkins. They refuse to grow into a pumpkin, which is irritating. Artemis. Hold on, my cat is... Hold on, just... Artemis. Get off of the computer. Get off of the computer. Artemis! Go over there. What are you doing? Artemis!
Artemis.
Why are you on the computer like that? Who told you you could do this? What are you doing? Now you're stuck. Now you're stuck. Do you like this? Are you happy? Are you happy right now? Come here and look at her. She's quite literally stuck. Don't worry, the camera isn't on, so then we'll be able to see you.
Yeah, I see it.
How do I get you off of there? You get off of there. You get off of there. Good Artemis. Did the good Artemis get off the table? See, Penelope irritates Mommy, but at least Mommy can get Penelope back in her place. But Artemis, she's just, oh gosh. I am back. My cat decided to do some bad things and literally stand on top of my computer, blocking airflow. I was very happy about that, actually. No, I wasn't. I was very mad at her, and I could not figure out how to get her off because she was like in between the light and the PC, and I couldn't like just pick her up. So, yeah. Instead, I just sternly asked her to leave, and she, of course, is a cat. So that went over about as well as you think it would. Alright. Back to this. Not a single pumpkin has grown. They are all fully mature, and yet they do not have pumpkins. So I'm wondering maybe maybe putting solid blocks on the other side. Maybe, maybe not. I have no clue. I want to make like that mumbo jumbo melon farm, but I won't be able to do that unless I get more pumpkins. Well, I do have a couple pumpkin seeds still, but like honestly, I'm not so happy. Oh yeah, I got this. Can't remember from who. Okay, so we need more villagers. I think I have a bunch of books that I was able to make. Yeah, 23 books. I think that might, it's probably not enough to make this a full enchanting situation, but where's the wood? Obviously, I'm gonna have to cut more wood. I'm literally always without wood. And it is very irritating. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do first. There are a bunch of zombie piglin right there. I don't know what to do with them. They won't go away. Do they like not despawn when they go through the portal? Okay. Alright, let's get another farmer villager so that we can do more trades. Because that's important. You guys adults yet? Yeah. This is wonderful. I'm very happy about this. We're never gonna want for like leather and stuff again. And this is obviously a mess. I should have done it like up here instead of down. I don't know what I was thinking. I will figure it out later on. But first, let's see if we can get another farmer. Hello. I think I have to go away a little bit first, and then he'll take the position, and then I come back. Go over to these guys. Hello. I think it's because this is currently being used by that last guy. Let's see if this will make it better. Come on. Please. Please. I'm gonna have to QC fail you if you refuse to choose a job. And we don't want that, because then you're gonna end up in lava and pass away. Ah, there you are. See? No passing away. Carrots? No! That's a terrible trade. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to QC fail you. I'm sorry. Alright. Thank you, next. Let's do that. Do that. Go over here. Give him some time to choose his position in life. Take the job! Hello, children. Okay. Did you do it? Why do you refuse to take a job? I mean, in the meantime, I guess I could dig down another tree. I gotta get rid of all this stuff that I have from trading with those guys. Am I not wearing? Oh, I am. It's just one of the extras. That's good enough for now. I need... Where are my car pots? I'm pretty sure I have car pots. Could have sworn I had some carpet. Ah, there's less of them now. That's great. Do I have to, like, make carpet? It's not that big of a deal, because I've got, like, 1,000,000 sheep over there. Where are my sheep? Oh, here they are. Alright, let's go brave the sheep pen. We're definitely gonna need to... Yeah. We're gonna need to expand this pen. I can't even, like, walk around in it. I'm hoping that we're gonna have, like, about... Come on. Come on, there's a couple of you left. I can't even move now. I'm stuck! Ah! I'm hoping to get like a stack each time I go in here. Not quite, but it's fine. There we go. There's like a carpet duplicator too, isn't there? Which, do we want that tree? Which tree do we want? Do we want to continue this way? I guess we could do that. Do I have a hoe? Nah, I don't have an iron though. Bear with me. We've got to make some more of these bookshelves. Oh, we do need that. And that's where all of them went. I thought that I had lost all of my iron axes. Seriously? I'm gonna have to go all the way back down here to get some iron. It is definitely... It's definitely, working, this iron from... Oh, there's more carrots, so I can trade with villagers. Okay. What can we do? Oh, we did have an iron hoe. Okay, we good. I don't have to worry. I can go in there. Alright, let's get some wood. Wow, look at us clearing out the forest. That hoe's gonna break soon. Yeah, there we go. It's okay, we're just gonna do this now. Now what we could do is we could set a fire in this forest, and that would definitely help to, it would definitely help to cause more, you know, deforestation here that we're doing. That works. Now we've got to come over here. Boom. Boom. Alright. Do we have room? Let's get rid of all the extra stuff that we don't need. Oh, that ended up in there from the shears. Boom, boom. Boom. I guess I'll get rid of 2 of those. I don't need all of them. Alright, now, where did we put the books? Come on, I've got like a lot of books there. Where are they at? Oh, there. Okay. Alright, so books go there. Wood goes there. Wood goes there. Oh my god, I totally have enough. I can't remember exactly how many is needed. Oh, it's almost enough, right? Well, I can make some more books. I was using the paper though for the trading though, but I can make some more books. It is possible. Because I've got like unlimited leather. Oh, there's more carrots in here too. Cool. You know what? I need to breedy the cows. Which one is it? Is it this one? There we go. Do some breeding and get some more steaky poo. Or I gotta breed the steaks. That's what we're gonna call them. We're gonna call them steaks. I should name all of them steak. You guys, I'm gonna eat you later. It's so sad, you know, like the adult cows that are up there, they stay there forever and ever and ever. The only ones to actually get eaten are like the baby cows that are on the bottom, because you know they fall down there. Then they grow up into the delicious lava and become a delicious steak, and they're already pre-cooked. It's like the best thing. Like pre-cooked cow. Alright, before I go down there, I'm going to sleepy poo. And then we will get some more paper. Do I have any in here? No. Okay. We're gonna go get some more paper. So that I can make a book. I need to make an automatic sugarcane farm. But this gets me like over a stack, like 2 stacks I think. But I do need an automatic sugarcane farm because this is stupid. Alright. It's like 2 stacks. Yeah, it's like 2 stacks. Is that? No, it's not. Yeah, I thought it was like, I don't know, double. You get like double 2 stacks per thing. I don't remember. But I put a ton down here, so. Okay. One more book for the bookshelf. Then we're gonna need to enchant books too, because that's important. Okay, leather, bookies, come to mama. So many books. Then we got paper. Which, you gotta use the paper for that villager guy, but it's fine. I think that gets us a full setup, right? Let's check. Efficiency 4. It does, although it's expensive, but it does get us a full setup. Loyalty 3. Efficiency 4. Alright, so we need some lapis. Let's for giggles and stuff, let's try it, you know. I don't want a loyalty book though. I'm gonna want to do. But here we go. We're gonna take our iron pick. We don't have enough levels. We could do fortune 1. Ooh. Or do we want to try to take our diamond pick? Where is it? It's over here, right? Although, to be honest, you want to like... There's a certain way to do this. Efficiency 4. Because that's... It's going to be really expensive. We got to get the books... Put the books together, then put the books onto the item that we are enchanting. Oh wait, but I do want to get. I have a bow. I get unlimited bows from that Fletcher though, so I don't even know if I need like a mending and breaking bow, like, or even infinity. But power and punch. Oh, I can't get anything better. Alright, well. Let's just do this one. Efficiency 1 enchanting book. Okay. Efficiency 1. Aqua affinity. can't remember. What does Aqua Affinity do? That's right. Aqua Affinity increases mining speed. But here's the question. Yeah. You do it to your helmet. Just Aqua Affinity. Breaking 3. Let's do another book. Impaling, fire protection. Yeah. I'm not really getting what I want. Protection 3, protection. Let's do the chest plate. Protection, yeah, that's good. Oh, well, whatever. We have a full enchanting setup. Do we need it right now? Probably not. Because we're going to do the villagers, but at least we have it, so. Let me have some more of this. Butter chicken is so good. Alright, well. He has picked up the profession. Please. Oh my gosh. That is a terrible, terrible trade for you. Maybe you'll be a decent freaking librarian. You don't want to be watched. Fine, I'll go over here. Really? He did it. Hopefully he'll be a better librarian than he was a farmer. That was disappointing. Welcome. That is decent. It's not carrots. But it's decent. So, let me... Well, that was all of my wheat, boyo, so... Okay. Yeah. You're fine. QC passed. Pleasure doing business with you. Hello. I'll give you a minute. I'm gonna go and check with the Fletcher. I think it was, or one of them. I needed to give them emeralds for another trade. Was it you? Yeah. Let's see, he's got the emerald trade for the bread. Then he's got this one for that, and that gives him... it's gonna take forever to get him to master, isn't it? What about him? Alright. I'm going to need to make that raid farm in order to get emeralds, because this is not fast. I'm gonna do that because it's gonna give him some extra experience. But yeah, I first need the Bad Omen bottle farm, and then I gotta get the raid farm right off the coast, but I'm gonna need a villager for that. But I can attach the villager to the gashed. I do have a Bad Omen bottle. I wonder if I should make the raid farm first then. Really? Maybe if I give these guys their workstations, it might change things. Alright, what do we do about this then? I'm not happy with how this is, so... I've got to change this to, like, work differently. Because they all just kind of, like, hang out there. And he refuses to take a job. What is your problem, man? There. There's 4 of them. Choose one. Maybe I'll make that raid farm sooner than later. Alright, so I'm asleep. Then we're gonna work on the raid farm. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have to pull up that video so I can remember how he made it.
Surface of the water.
All right.
BlazeWC out. This is a very fast 4-minute tutorial on how to build the best simple raid XP farm for Minecraft 1.21+. You can download this world, first link in the description. We want to make sure that all of the mobs spawn in our farm, so go over top of the body of water, turn your render distance.
Okay. But what are the ingredients?
You can't see any land nearby, so they all spawn in the farm. The first thing you want to do is press F3 plus G, and then plus F3. You want to look for the northeast corner of one of these chunks. So for me, that's right here, and then build up to the surface of the water. Now go 3 blocks out into the chunk. So you should have 4 blocks placed down. You can press F3 and G to remove the chunk borders again, and then build up 20 blocks into the air using a temporary block. Now once you get up here, again going into the chunk, you want to place 2 blocks like that. Place a bucket of lava on the top and wait for it to flow all the way down to the bottom.
Unlock more with Disney Plus, Hulu, and all of the SP. By stepping into the ring, where heroes rise and empires fall.
Once it does, remove that lava bucket and place a piece of water right there, and then break these 4 pieces of cobblestone, and that'll automatically create the drop chamber for us. You can then remove the water and get rid of all of your temporary blocks. Now, if you want to remove this dirt, you can, but it doesn't really matter. What you want to do, though, on any side is break 4 of those blocks. You can pretty this up if you feel like it. Break 3 blocks there with 1 double chest right there, and then a hopper leading into it underneath that drop chamber. Then place 2 stairs facing like that, and then 3 slabs like this. From here, you want to place 1 slab on every block down here to make sure none of the mobs spawn down here. Then coming 1 block away from that drop chamber on any one of the sides, place down a composter, and then build up 2.5 blocks and place a slab right there. Now go over to your villager that you have and make a way for him.
Alright. So, we're gonna need a bunch of slabs. Where are my bows? There we go. Hopper, chest. I'm gonna bring some stone. That should be enough. We got a composter. He finally did it. Oh wow, he's just gonna keep going forever, isn't he? It's not bad. Carrots and potatoes are actually not bad, because then I can also do a potato farm and trade even more with him. Oh yeah. I do not need any of those crossbows. But... okay, so there's even more. Oh gosh. So he needs to get to master. And I won't know if he'll have the tripwire hook thing until it's like all the way to the end. But I guess it's safe to say that you have passed quality control. Alright, so I've got this guy first, who does carrots. This guy does wheat. This guy does carrots and potato. But I don't have a potato farm yet. Okay. Oh. Carrots and potatoes. I am okay with that. Now we got a second trade. The typical one. QC pass. He's making his way back down. Oh my gosh. They're all just... You know what I'm gonna do? There. Now they'll all just fall in there and group in with each other. Okay, so we are going to divert the rail for now. Where's the rest of the rails? I know I've got a ton of rails around here. There we are. So for now, we will be diverting the rails. I think I need like slabs or something for that. There we go. Because that way, in order to get in, you gotta sneak, which should prevent the bad guys from getting in. I mean, it won't prevent the baby zombies though, which I just realized. Okay, well, we're gonna put a boat down. And we're gonna hopefully transfer the villager into the boat. Okay. And then we just need a non-solid block to go there. All right, that should work. Now let's try it. Hello, Optical Bee. Welcome back. Why not make it a zigzag rails shape? He made it all the way there. Right, get in the boat. Come on. There we go. He made it in the boat. Right? I'm pretty sure. Literally just heard a zombie. There he is. Can you make it in here? You cannot. Just as I had thought. Alright, well, we're going to leave it like that for now. I am going to... Alright, I'm going to start the situation. I need, I need more torches. How do I do more torches? I need more coal. There's coal right here. Got us 3 coals, but I need more. I'm gonna have to clean up this area soon because it's a crap show. Okay, so now I can make some more torches. It's decent. Alright, I can work on making that raid farm I think I've got everything I need to do it. I'm not gonna go by ghast though. I'm going to go just by boat. Pull that in. No spider eyes. Well, that was close. Alright, let's go towards the pillager outpost. That way we can, like, be near it for the raid farm. We'll get totems of undying. We'll get all this stuff. So we'll do the raid farm before we do the pillager outpost farm. I think that will probably work. That's it. Right there. So here's my situation. Do we want the pillager or the the raid farm to be right here? Or do we want it over on this side? Maybe on this side might be better. Because it's more open ocean here. Yeah. So I'll do it over on this side. Right here is okay. Then we're going to go out. All right, now let's see if this is going to work. He said 7 chunks. I can see a little bit of land. Alright, I can no longer see any land, so this is a good spot for it. Now, of course, we don't have a lily pad. Should have thought of that, but that. Oh, and I forgot to bring a lava bucket. It's okay. It's okay. Let me go do that. Go back to my... I'll do like 25 chunks. Give the computer a minute to focus. Okay. Is there perhaps any lava down here? Probably not. Oh, that's an ocean monument right there. That's what I was seeing. Okay. Well, then I can do the raid farm right next to the ocean monument situation. But first, I gotta go all the way back. gotta go all the way back. And then we'll get our lava and our water. Well, water not so important, but the lava important. Lava important, water not so important. But it's okay. We're close, so we'll be fine. There's the lava bucket. Alright, we will need some dirt, actually. I'm gonna swap that for a metal button. I think. That's fine. Oh, let me read them again. Alright. Bring that to... Is that all the dirt I have now? Yeah, I used it all, didn't I? There we go. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna be back in just a minute. I just gotta take a quick break. The music has not been playing. I am back. Alright, let me see if I can sleep. It is not nighttime. Penelope! Get off of the desk. This is my kitty, you guys. She refuses. She refuses to sit next to me on the chair that I have for her. Instead, she chooses to get on my desk and start pushing everything around, which is extremely. I should what?
You should do the Hassan treatment.
Okay, you guys, I'm back. I need, I do need something else. What is it? Oh yeah, the stone cutter. Now I'm pretty sure I got everything I need. Except for the fact that it's like horrible weather. Alright, let's go. Thank you for waiting for me, villager. That is the, that's the thingy. The, underwater, the water monument. Those have been around for, like, ever. But it'd be convenient to have the raid farm near the monument. Right here is good, so let's check. Do the options. 7 chunks. We cannot see anything in the distance, which means this is where we will be building our home. Can we put this? We can. Alright, so we're gonna start right here. Okay. We have to face a certain direction, I'm pretty sure, so. Okay. So let's go back to the video.
Looking for secure remote access? Splash Top has you covered.
Blazed MC out. This is a very fast 4-minute tutorial on how to build the best simple raid XP farm for Minecraft 1.21+. You can download this world's first link in the description. We want to make sure that all of the mobs spawn in our farm, so go over top of the body of water, turn your render distance to 7, and make sure that you can't see any land nearby, so they all spawn in. The first thing you want to do is press F3 plus G, and then
F3. Clouded, okay. Is it sleeping time yet? It is. Now the weather should be better. Okay, F3 and G.
plus F3. You want to look for the northeast corner of one of these chunks.
Alright, so we want to look for the northeast corner. Where's my facing? There's this. Okay, so we're literally right on a chunk. Northeast. Facing north, facing. Okay, we're literally already there. Okay. Let's get rid of the bed though. So it's this one right here. Wow, dude. There we go. That's it. So this is where we need to be.
So for me, that's right here, and then build up to the surface of the water. Now build 3 blocks out into the chunk, so you should have 4 blocks placed down.
Alright. So that's where we need to be, I think. 1, 2, 3. So we should have 4 blocks. Okay.
You can press F3 and G to remove the chunk borders again, and then build up 20 blocks into the air using a temporary block.
Alright, so we need to build up 21 blocks into the air using a temporary block from here. Which also means that you probably need to be somewhere else. I'm gonna put you like over here. Okay, now from here we're gonna build up 20 blocks. Let me just check, just to make sure.
Blazed MC out. This is a very fast
It's called
tutorial on how
a
to build the
bun.
best
The hairstyle is called a bun on the top of your head.
That's a simple raid XP farm in Minecraft 1.21 plus. You can download this world, first link in the description. We want to make sure that all of the mobs spawn in our farm, so go over top of the body of water, turn your render distance to 7, and make sure that you can't see any land nearby, so they all spawn in the farm. First thing you want to do is press F3 plus G, and then plus F3. You want to look for the northeast corner of one of these chunks. So for me that's right here, and then build up to the surface of the water. Now build 3 blocks out into the chunk. So you should have 4 blocks placed down. You can press F3 and G to remove the chunk borders again, and then build up 20 blocks into the air using a temporary block.
Okay. I'm done with this. What? Okay. 1, 2. There. It's 20 blocks up into the air.
Now once you get up here, again going into the chunk, you want to place 2 blocks like that. Place a bucket of lava on...
Going into the chunk, so I gotta do this again. So, boom, boom.
Blazed up This is a very fast 4-minute tutorial on how to build the best simple raid XP farm for Minecraft.
Yeah, I'm making a raid farm. You missed a lot of stuff, Daggers. I've made quite a bit of progress.
Description. We want to make sure that all of the mobs spawn in our farm, so go over to
Not a
the
mob
body
farm
of
yet,
water,
just a raid
turn your
farm.
render distance to 7 and make sure that you can't see any land
But I
nearby,
do need to do a
so they
mob
all spawn
farm.
in the farm. First thing you want to do is press F3 plus G and then plus F3. You want to look for the northeast corner of one of these chunks. So for me that's right here, and then build up to the surface of the water. Now build 3 blocks out into the chunk. So you should have 4 blocks placed down. You can press F3 and G to remove the chunk borders again, and then build up 20 blocks into the air using a temporary block.
Okay. Then after that.
Now once you get up here, again going into the chunk, you want to place 2 blocks like that.
Ah, okay. Like this. And then you put down the lava. Oh gosh, I forgot to put the crap. Okay, hold on, I forgot the water. What do I get rid of? Okay. And then water. Okay. How does he say to do this?
Place a bucket of lava on the top and wait for it to flow all the way down to the bottom.
Okay, wait for it to flow
Once it
all the way down to the bottom. Is that it? I think that's it.
Does remove that lava bucket and place a piece of water right there, and then break these 4 pieces of cobblestone, and that'll automatically create the drop chamber for us. You can
Ah, okay. Remove that. Place water there. Oh, crap. That totally failed. I'll try again. They really expect you to be super quick, don't they? Okay. Boom. Boom. Alright, well, it's not perfect, but it's darn near better than it would have been. So now... I'd say that was pretty successful, actually. Okay.
and then remove the water and get rid of all of your temporary blocks. Now, if you want to remove this dirt, you can, but it doesn't really matter.
It really does work. Okay. And now we're gonna do this.
What you want to do though on any side is break 4 of those blocks and then pretty this up if you feel like it. Break 3 blocks there with
Okay. So we're gonna keep... 2. How does he do that?
water right there, and then break these 4 pieces of cobblestone, and that'll automatically create the drop chamber for us. You can then remove the water and get rid of all of your temporary blocks. Now, if you want to remove this dirt, you can, but it doesn't really matter. What you want to do, though, on any side is break 4 of those blocks, and then pretty this up if you feel like it. Break 3 blocks there with one double chest right there, and then a hopper leading into it.
This is just for now. Put everything in there. Keep Okay, now we got some room here.
To it underneath that drop chamber. Then place 2 stairs facing like that.
Okay, so we're gonna need the stairs. So place 2 stairs facing like that.
And then 3 slabs like this.
Ah, okay. And then 3 slabs. Boom, boom.
From here, you want to place 1 slab on every block down here to make sure none of the mobs spawn down here. Then coming 1 block away from that drop chamber on any one of the sides, place down a composter, and then build up 2.5 blocks. And place a slab right there. Now go over to your villager that you have and make a way for him to get up, and then it'll automatically run over to the composter. You want to push him inside and then place another slab on top so he's stuck.
Are you kidding me? You chose that instead? Go over to the composter. Thank you. Go on. How do you have the ability to put stuff in that composter if you don't own anything yet? That was not my intention. That looks about right.
Back there for us. Now coming back up to the top, place 4 more blocks like that. And then in the direction of the villager, you want to build out 3 blocks here. Direction of the villager, you want to build out 3 blocks here. Here. 3 blocks over here as well, and then fill that whole area in so you have a 5x5 square up here. If you break that middle block, you should see that it looks right over top of that villager. Now once you're done with that, place a temporary block with 1 block on top of it there. Direction of the villager, you want to build out 3 blocks here. 3 blocks over here as well, and then fill that whole area in so you have a 5x5 square up here. If you break that middle block, you should see that it looks right over top of that villager. Now once you're done with that, place a temporary block with 1 block on top of it there, and you want to make a 4-high wall around that square that we've just. There you go. Now that you have that wall, what you want to do is go to the corner. Opposite of the drop chamber, break those 8 blocks, and then place 4 blocks in this corner here to make sure all of the water flows properly. The next thing you want to do is go over the drop chamber and place 3 signs like that.
Oh no, I don't have any signs. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go get some wood so I can get some signs. Oh, but hopefully I can get the wood before the sun goes down. I do have a bed on me though, so... That should be enough. That's all we need.
with a bucket of lava to kill the Ravagers. Now turn around and you want to temporarily break those 4 blocks and then make yourself a little platform to work out here. What you want to do is place a temporary block right there and right there. Then break that block and place a trapdoor facing that direction, and then do the same thing over here as well. Now water is going to be sitting by these trapdoors, so what we want to do is place a couple of blocks around to make sure that the water obviously...
Oh crap, I need redstone storage string tripwire hook. I'm gonna have to finish this project. in a little bit. But I'm gonna bring Ghasty this time. So I'm going to make a little holding chamber for Ghasty. It's gonna be a simple and easy one. Hopefully that will be enough for Ghasty. Alright, let's go. Let's go back home. And then we're going to get Ghasty. And hopefully we can prevent Ghasty from being able to get away. Because Ghasty's quicker. Alright, so we need redstone, tripwire hooks, and string. Redstone, tripwire hooks. There's one string. Well, now I'm wondering how much string I'm gonna need. Because...
It flows in the correct direction. Now take a redstone torch, and you want to place that down right there with a piece of redstone on that block, and then of course do the same thing on this side as well. You can then go ahead and remove all these temporary blocks, and then build up these 4 blocks again. Now, shift and place 2 buckets of water inside of those trapdoors. Then take 4 tripwire hooks and place them all at this height.
Okay.
And then connect them all using some string. This is so the mobs are still able to spawn, but once they do, they activate the tripwire, all of the water comes out of the trapdoor and pushes them down that killing chamber.
Alright, so we're gonna need 4 strings. So I think I'm gonna have to go back down into the tunnels because I don't have string. Oh, I have enough string. Oh my gosh, thank the Lord. Okay, so let's just what did we need these birch logs for? Trapdoors? Let's just use birch. It's fine. We only need 2 trapdoors, I believe. Is there anything else we need? We got the tripwire hooks. We got the string. We got the redstone. We need redstone torches. We need 2 of them. Okay. Is that it? Is that all we need?
Now the final thing we want to do is take a bunch of slabs.
Yeah, okay. So, we should be good to continue. Wait, do I have a lead? I'm gonna bring a lead in on... I already have a fence post somewhere, but... There is a lead. That's just in case Ghasty does not stay in place. There, we can get there so much quicker using Ghasty. This is to keep Ghasty from moving. No, Ghasty. That should keep Ghasty in place. Good. Ghasty is in place. Okay. Back up to the top. There, okay. Now, how does he want me to do this?
more blocks. And then make yourself a little temporary platform to work out here.
Okay.
What you want to do is place a temporary block right there and right there. Then break that block and place a trapdoor facing. Direction, and then do the same thing over here as well. Now water is going to be sitting by these trapdoors, so what we want to do is place a couple of blocks around. To make sure that the water obviously flows in. Take a redstone torch, and you want to place that down right there with a piece of redstone on that block. And then of course do the same thing on this side as well.
With Kel.
You can then go ahead and remove all of your temporary blocks and then build up these 4 blocks again. Now, shift. Shift and place 2 buckets of water inside of those trapdoors. Then take 4 tripwire hooks and
Wait.
place them all at this height. connect them all using some... This is so the mobs are still able to spawn, but once they do, they activate the tripwire, all of the water comes out of the trapdoor and pushes them down that killing chamber. Now the final thing we want to do is take a bunch of slabs and place them up. Again, to make sure all the mobs spawn in the farm. And then you also want to place 2 slabs.
How do we do the signs again?
Direction of the villager, you want to build out 3 blocks here, 3 blocks over here as well, and then fill that whole area in so you have a 5x5 square up here. If you break that middle block, you should see that it looks right over top of that villager. Now once you're done with that, place a temporary block with 1 block on top of it there. And you want to make a 4-high wall around that square that we've just made. There you go. Now that you have that wall, what you want to do is go to the corner opposite of the drop chamber, break those 8 blocks, and then place 4 blocks in this corner here to make sure all of the water flows properly. The next thing you want to do is go over the drop chamber and place 3 signs like that with a... bucket of lava to kill the Ravagers. Direction of the villager, you want to build out 3 blocks here, 3 blocks over here as well, and then fill that whole area in so you have a 5x5 square up here. If you break that middle block, you should see that it looks right over top of that villager. Now once you're done with that, place a temporary block with 1 block on top of it there, and you want to make a 4-high wall around that square that we've just made. There you go. Now that you have that wall, what you want to do is go to the corner opposite of the drop chamber, break those 8 blocks, and then place 4 blocks in this corner here to make sure all of the water flows properly. The next thing you want to do is go over the drop chamber and signs like that with a bucket of lava to kill the Ravagers. Now turn around and you want to temporarily break those 4 blocks and then make yourself a little temporary platform to work out here. What you want to do is place a temporary block right there and right there. Then break that block, place a trapdoor facing that direction, and then do the same thing over here as well. Now water is going to be sitting by these trapdoors, so what we want to do is place a couple of blocks around to make sure that the water obviously flows in the correct direction. Now take a redstone torch, and you want to place that down right there with a piece of redstone on that block, and then of course do the same thing on this side as well. You can then go ahead and remove all your temporary blocks and then build up these 4 blocks again. Now, shift and place 2 buckets of water inside of those trapdoors. Then take 4 tripwire hooks and place them all at this height. And then connect them all using some string. This is so the mobs are still able to spawn, but once they do, they activate the tripwire, all of the water comes out of the trapdoor and pushes them down that killing chamber. Now the final thing we want to do is take a bunch of slabs and place them up here, again to make sure all the mobs spawn in the farm. And then you also want to place 2 slabs down there, and finally place 2 slabs over top of these pieces of limestone here. Now all you have to do is drink an ominous bottle, and I would also recommend having a pretty good sword for this.
Okay, we are good to go. Now let's see if it works. Let's hope it works, basically. We got the ominous bottle. We got our sword. Let's take a look.
Then all you have to do is hit the mobs when they fall down this chamber. You will win the raid and the Vexes will not be able to attack you, collecting all
Alright, let's drink the bottle, you guys. Oh, I forgot. Gosh, I hope it works. Oh, there's a raid starting. Let's see if it works. Oh! Oh, cool. It works. And we got emeralds from it, too. This is good. This is good. Ah, okay. Raid farm. What? How did they end up right there? No, don't hit Ghasty. This was not the intended. I think they ended up on Ghasty. I am not entirely sure what to do now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, shoot each other. Oh, I know where they spawned. Oh my gosh, dude, this sucks. You know, I'm gonna end it here.